Once upon a time in the bustling city of London, there lived a curious little boy named Oliver. Oliver was an adventurous soul, always seeking new experiences and never shying away from a thrilling adventure. His insatiable appetite for excitement led him to embark on a peculiar encounter that would forever change his life. One foggy evening, as the city lights danced with an eerie glow, Oliver found himself aboard the mysterious underground, better known as the subway. It was a place where people hurriedly passed through, their eyes glued to their phones or lost in their thoughts. But not Oliver, for he relished every moment of the journey. As the subway train sped through the dark tunnels, Oliver gazed out the window, his eyes widening with each passing station. His imagination took flight, conjuring up creatures lurking in the shadows. Unbeknownst to him, his fantasies were about to merge with reality. At a station deep within the belly of the city, the doors slid open and a chilling gust of wind blew into the carriage. Oliver's heart quickened its pace, sensing an otherworldly presence. He peered out into the dimly lit platform and froze in awe. There, standing on the edge, was a creature unlike any he had ever seen, a towering figure with piercing yellow eyes and fur as black as night. The creature, a werewolf, stepped onto the subway and slumped into a seat across from Oliver. The young boy's instincts told him to flee, but his curiosity held him in place. The werewolf, aware of Oliver's presence, cast a furtive glance in his direction. "Who are you?" Oliver finally summoned the courage to ask. The werewolf's voice, low and growling, filled the air. "I am Arthur, cursed by the moon and doomed to wander these underground passages." Oliver leaned forward, his eyes gleaming with fascination. He sensed a hidden sorrow within the werewolf's words. "Why are you here?" Oliver inquired, his voice gentle and full of empathy. "I seek solace, a momentary respite from the burden of my existence," Arthur replied, his voice tinged with melancholy. "The underground is my sanctuary, a place where I can conceal my monstrous nature." Oliver's heart ached for the werewolf. He understood the pain of being misunderstood, for he had often felt the sting of judgment from others. In that moment, a thought crossed his mind, an idea that would challenge the perception of the supernatural. "Arthur, have you ever considered that there might be a way to break your curse?" Oliver asked, his voice laced with hope. The werewolf's eyes widened, a flicker of light breaking through the darkness that had consumed him for so long. "But how? The curse has plagued me for centuries." Oliver smiled, his young face glowing with determination. "Perhaps the key lies not in hiding, but in embracing who you are. Acceptance can be a powerful tool." Arthur pondered Oliver's words, the seed of change taking root within his tormented soul. For the first time in ages, he felt a glimmer of hope. Days turned into weeks, and Oliver and Arthur met on the subway, sharing stories and developing a deep bond. With each encounter, Arthur's fears diminished, replaced by a newfound acceptance of his nature. The werewolf and the little boy became unlikely allies, spreading a message of understanding and compassion. Their tale caught the attention of a brilliant witch, renowned for her knowledge of curses and enchantments. She reached out to Arthur, offering her expertise. Together, they delved into ancient tomes and consulted wise beings, seeking a way to free Arthur from his curse. The witch, named Professor Seraphina Maddox, had discovered a ritual steeped in ancient magic that had the potential to sever Arthur's connection to the moon's curse. Under the full moon's glow, Oliver, Professor Maddox and Arthur stood in a hidden chamber deep beneath the city. Candles flickered, casting dancing shadows on the stone walls as Professor Maddox began the intricate incantations. As the words spilled from her lips, a surge of energy enveloped Arthur, causing him to writhe in agony. Oliver clutched his hand tightly, offering comfort and unwavering support. The room echoed with the force of the ritual, and the very air seemed to tremble. Then, in a burst of blinding light, the curse shattered like a delicate glass sculpture. Arthur collapsed to the ground, panting heavily, but a profound serenity washed over him. He was human once more. Tears of joy streamed down Oliver's face as he helped Arthur to his feet. The werewolf had been transformed into a man, his eyes filled with gratitude and newfound purpose. "Thank you, Oliver," Arthur whispered, his voice filled with awe. "You have shown me the power of friendship and the strength that lies within acceptance." Professor Maddox beamed at the sight, her eyes sparkling with pride. "Never underestimate the transformative power of compassion and understanding. You, young Oliver, have taught us all a valuable lesson." With the curse broken, Arthur embraced his second chance at life. He devoted himself to helping others navigate their own struggles, spreading empathy and acceptance far and wide. Oliver, now wiser and forever changed, continued to accompany Arthur on his journeys, their friendship unbreakable. As time passed, the story of the little boy who met a werewolf on the subway became legendary. It served as a reminder that beneath the surface of even the most fearsome creatures, there could be a glimmer of humanity longing to be seen. And so, the city of London thrived with newfound unity, a testament to the power of compassion and the bonds forged in unlikely places. Oliver's bravery and Arthur's transformation inspired generations to challenge prejudice and embrace what makes each individual unique. In the end, it was not just a story of horror and fantasy, but a tale that taught the world the importance of acceptance, understanding, and the incredible potential for change that lies within every heart.